Hi, welcome to Greece Travel Guide. In this new series we're going to cover some basic questions that people have about visiting Greece. The first one we're going to cover is when is the best time of year to go? So Greece has a Mediterranean climate, which means that winters are mild and wet and summers are generally dry and hot. So the tourist season tends to correspond with the summer, and it generally runs from the Greek Orthodox Easter, which in 2020 is April the 19th, runs through till mid to late October depending on the island. Bigger islands will generally keep the tourist season open a little bit longer, maybe to the end of October, whereas some smaller islands will start shutting down early October. So the best time to visit generally is between sort of May to late September, early October. The temperatures sort of from May about 20-25 degrees Celsius, which is around 70 to sort of 75 Fahrenheit, right up to 30 or even 40 degrees in peak season, which is 85 to 100-105 Fahrenheit. So it does get pretty hot. And that is in July and August, which is also considered to be the peak season. So if you want really hot weather and you're prepared to pay the high prices and also for it to be busier, then July and August is a fine time to go. But you will find it's busier because it generally coincides with when a lot of European schools have their summer holidays, mid-July through till the first week of September. So you'll find that prices are higher and everywhere's a little bit busier as a result. Personally, I like to go even late May or early June, or if not, mid to late September, just because the prices are more reasonable, the weather's still good, but there's fewer people around. So if you've got the option of traveling anytime you like, I'd recommend June or mid-September. The only difference between those two being generally that September the sea is warmer, so if you like swimming, you will find the seas warmer at that time of year. However, the trade-off is sometimes, restaurants, it's getting towards the end of the season, maybe they're not quite as friendly. I mean, the Greeks are pretty friendly all the time, but you may just find that earlier in the season, when everywhere's just opening up, people are more relaxed, less stressed. The locals can be, perhaps a little bit more friendly that time of year. But either time is pretty good, so it sort of comes down to whenever's right for you, what kind of deal you can find really. So that's about it. I mean, my personal recommendation is May, June to sort of mid to late September. I have been in July before. It depends on the island really. You will find the quieter islands, they're not as quiet July and August, but they're not going to be crazy busy either. It just depends on what you like. It also comes down to temperature, what temperature do you want to have. If you like it really, really hot, then visit July and August, and you'd be unlucky if it's not, 35, maybe 40 degrees. But if you don't like it that hot, if you like doing a lot of walking, being active, then that kind of temperature is not necessarily ideal. In which case, again, June or September, maybe even October is a better time to go. So it really depends on what you're looking for. That's it for this video. Hope you found it useful. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and we'll do some more videos answering any questions that you might have, providing you some more useful information on when to visit Greece and what to do when you're there.